Welcome guys, welcome back to Ken LED Screen Replacement and Technician Hub. Today we're working on Hisense 50 inches. Yes, Hisense 50 inches is a 2024 model. The screen was badly damaged. I don't know how it happened, but I just know that the customer hit us up and he wanted to change the screen. It's a brand new TV he got in 2024. It's a 2024 model. So, but I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. Whether it wasn't fastened well on the hanger on the wall. But what we know is that it came to us badly damaged. So what you see me doing is unscrewing the back of the TV. Now also unscrewing the front bezel. Now I have to flick the TV for me to finally get off the front bezel, okay, which I've already done. That's what you're seeing standing almost right in front of me. So I plugged it to show you how damaged it was. Like the mattress was completely gone. The mattress is gone. The mattress is completely gone, completely damaged. So now I'm going to be using a donor screen, a cheap screen. I always told you guys, if you have something like this, there's no point really getting it. There is no point dumping it on the scrapyard for half a price. Getting new TV, something like this, a smart TV, goes for anywhere around 450,000 to almost 500,000. That's what it is. Maybe at least 485, okay, at least 485, but I know it's between 450 to 500,000. So there is no point discarding it, okay. Half a price of that money and you're good to go. It's budget friendly, okay. I give you a donor screen. If you want to know how much, you can reach out to us through the number in the description, or I can also call it a WhatsApp number 09079733415, 09079733415. You can reach out to us on WhatsApp or drop in the comment box below for those of you in Nigeria, and you can reach out to us on WhatsApp and then we'll get this done. So what you see me carrying and dropping down back, that's the screen I lifted up and dropped back, is the donor screen. I already gotten it out. Very soon I'll be finishing the video on donor screen, how to get a cheap donor screen for those who are not in the country. And for those who are already in the country, getting a donor screen, you can get it through a TV technician, someone like me. You can get it in the local market like Alaba. You can get it in depending on where you are, where your location is, but for now, at least Alaba, you can get it anywhere you are. You can just send it down to us in Alaba. Just chat us up and we'll tell you how to get to us. So what I'm basically doing is getting the old frameless tape that was used to hold the screen in place, and this type of frameless TV, which it is Hisense TV, is not the one that the screen sits inside. This one, the screen usually sits on top the bezel, and is made up of, the chassis is made up of complete aluminum. So I have to get that out, put in the screen to test it. Yeah, I have to see how the screen is performing, whether it's okay for me to fix for the customer or not, okay. So I have to test it. For those of you that are learning the processes involved in fixing these things, you have to test the screen before you proceed to putting in your gum, which is the frameless tape, and then gluing the screen or the mattress or liquid crystal display, whatever you may want to call it, to the chassis. So I have to put that in place, set it very well, making sure that nothing is outside the place. Everything has to be in place, okay, so that I won't have stories to touch. Once the batteries crack man, the whole thing is gone. It's useless, basically useless. So you don't want that to happen. So even though I'm testing it, I'm still making sure that everything is okay. There's nothing going wrong. You don't want to crack it. So after I got that in place, completely installed, so the next thing I did was to put get the Raven flex cable from the T-con board installed to the panel. I fixed it, clipping it to the panel. Then I plugged in the power cable. Just in a minute we'll be seeing all of that. So immediately I make sure everything is okay. So I get the power cable. That is me adjusting the TV to plug the power cable. Okay, as you can see from over there, Hisense displaying. Yeah, that is the Hisense displaying. As you can see, Hisense, I think it was 50 inches or 55 inches. So now what you're seeing there, rain, I don't know when he was bringing it, rain kind of seeped in because it wasn't covered with anything. So the filament film is somehow damaged. That is what you're seeing from there. The filament film is somehow damaged, and therefore someone like me who is a TV technician using a TV like that, I can't, to be honest, to be frank with you. I have to replace it. How much more a customer? So I have to, even though it's just screen, I have to fix for him. But I like my work being neat. That is one thing about me. I like my work being neat. So I normally do both what I am sent to do and what I'm not sent to do. So that is it right there. So I have to unplug the power cable off it, and then I have to change it. Yeah, I have to get that thing off because it's not looking good at all. So I off the power, the switch, unplug the power cable, and disconnect the Raven flex cable from the T-con board to the panel. I get it disconnected, and I have to remove the new panel, and then after I lift and place it back, after doing that, then I had to adjust and keep it very well, make sure it's relaxing. So I had to, that was me cleaning up a stain on the new panel we want to install. So I get the stain cleaned off. I'm just basically talking you through all what I was doing. So I had to get the stain as soon as I noticed it. You don't want it to be there. We'll get it off. Then I use my paddle knife. That's a paddle knife, a very good one. I use it to unclip the detachable front bezel that is always at the down part of the chassis. I have to get that off, because it's only when you get that off that you can have access to the filament film. So as you can see, I'm using my paddle knife to unclip. It's held there with a clip, so I have to unclip it. It's detachable, so I had to unclip it. After unclipping it, then I have to, I'm just taking my time to unclip it. So as soon as I'm done removing it, the next thing, we have access to the damaged film. As you can see, as white as it is, but that part has been stained with water, so it's now useless to us. I can, in one heart, in a good conscience, get our TV back to the customer like that, even though he didn't pay me for that. So that is the filament film, basically tearing it out. I'll be replacing it with another one, though I didn't take it through all the time because it took me time to install the new one. because I basically have to cut. That is me adjusting the new one. I basically have to cut because I didn't have the exact 15 inches film, so I have to use a 55 inches film. I have to cut it to fit into the 15 inches. I didn't have, it was more than hour 45 minutes. Okay, immediately after I got that fixed and plugged down the ribbon flux cable, plugging it back, so putting the power cable, that is a Hisense which displayed, and as you can see, there's no more stain. Look, the both sides, that is the right hand side, which is where it happened when you flip the TV. So that is the left hand side. As you can see, the stain is gone. So I don't just fix screen for you, I also make sure that it is as neat as possible, so that while you're watching whatever program you're following, your series on Netflix and all of that, you're enjoying, you're not watching it and you're having grudges. So he saw that and he couldn't take care of it. We don't want statements like that. Okay, so I had to do that once and for all. Then voila, that's the TV, the moment we've been waiting for. As you can see, it turned out very fine, very beautiful, a nice work of art. That is me, anytime, any day. So hit us up if you want to change your damaged screen. You can drop that, those of you in Nigeria, in the comment box below. Half of the money you used to get a new one, 500,000, is for a new TV. You just give us half of that. Okay, you know what a half is. I don't have to do the math for you. Okay, so but I'll make sure you get it at a very affordable rate that will be, okay for everybody. Thank you. Yeah, see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, share.